when church leaders use these verses to try and make it seem like, oh, look, be lucky you only have to give 10%. Look, Jesus says you have to give 10%. Matthew 23:23 does not say the modern believer needs to give 10% on any way, shape, or form.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah, and that's something that sometimes people, there's so many opportunities for rabbit trails here, and we're ever trying to stay on topic. But something that can tilt some people's world a little bit, and I'm just going to say it, and maybe we'll pick it apart some other time. Everything that Jesus said in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John was not necessarily said to the modern believer. Jesus was a Jewish man who lived under Jewish law. He taught Jewish people, and he never advised anybody to go against the law of Moses, because he came to operate and fulfill it, right? And so he did that. And so when Jesus has conversations, very often in those Gospels, he's having them with Jewish people in a law context, and he's never going to take you away from it. He's never going to steer them and tell them, no, don't do what the law says. What would happen when the lepers would come? He'd say, go show yourself to the priest, because that's what Moses said to do, right? He would always tell them to do that. And so just like what you're saying, he was having a law conversation with legalists, and he stayed in that context.